Good morning. It is Wednesday and it is New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. I ran at club yesterday and I managed to do 3 miles. I did walk for tiny sections just to give my ankles a rest, because yesterday it was my ankles that hurt. Every day's a different day. Something different hurts. Don't understand it. But I've got tablets. I feel like I want to run, and my friend Rachel said that she's just about to embark on 90 minutes for her marathon training, and I got FOMO, so I'm going to meet her to do part of it with her. The Edinburgh Marathon is 144 days. I'm feeling more positive about that right now. I will get there on the start line, I will. And today, brace yourselves, I'm joined by the in-betweeners, the hooker ceiling. Lovely. Today is quite chilly, but also quite sunny. So I have my glasses and my gloves and whatever this thing is here. And today, I'm going to be talking to you about my plans for next year in a roundabout way, while I run up the seafront to meet Rachel, who's also just left home, but she lives on the other end. It's very busy today, and I'm not actually used to running on the seafront on my own when it's busy, because I usually do it at about 5 or 6 a.m. It's 5:45 a.m. So it's going to be quite a shock, but we're going to make it happen. Be brave. It turns out my ankles still hurt today, so I'm just going to plod walk, just get my legs used to moving again, because in the last month I haven't really, I've tried, I've constantly tried, but it's just not been successful. And I think because I tried to run at my pace that I would normally run at, and I think that's a bit too fast at the moment. We're just gonna walk plod and appreciate being out and using my legs again. Anyway, I think I want to talk to you today about my past achievements, and then what I hopefully plan to do next year, so that I have something positive to work towards. I suddenly thought yesterday that many of you wouldn't know what my PBs are, so I thought I'd tell you what they are and then what my goals are for next year. Here you go, brace yourself. So my marathon PB is 4 hours 48 minutes and 37 seconds, and that was at Newport last year, April. Very exciting. It's my only marathon where I've got a sub 5. Let's hope it's not the only one forever. My half marathon PB is 2 hours and 6 minutes and 54 seconds, and that was me being paced by my lovely cousin Julie at Bath Half. It was a very painful experience. It's not my normal speed to go at. I couldn't actually speak through any of it. She just told me to follow her, and that's what I did. We were going for a quicker time, but in all honesty, I'm impressed with that time, because like I said, I am a slow plodder. My 10 mile is 1 hour 35 12 seconds. Now I can't tell you where that was. I don't know. It could have just been, it happened to be a PB within my marathon. So I don't know, I didn't bother checking. It's not important, I'm gonna have a little bit of plod. 10k, now this is a tricky one. My 10k PB on Strava is 56:38. Now this is a complete and utter lie. And I tell you why it's a lie. Because that was with us on a speed session set by the coach the day after Boscombe 10k. And Boscombe 10k is my actual PB, which was 55 minutes 35 seconds. But because of the Strava tax, it didn't register it. I don't care what Strava says. My 10k PB is definitely 55:35. And that's just that. You want to look on England Athletics, there it is. Now I'm gonna walk again. My ankles. My 5k PB is 26:05. Again, this isn't on Strava. On Strava, it's 26:35. Strava again can do one, because if you look on my parkrun, there it is, 26:05. It was in the January or February of my first ever road marathon block. I nearly died. It was horrendous, but that's my PB. Mile 1, 14:15. Included quite a bit of walking. So I'm happy with that. I might not do the miles. What's the point? So anyway, going back to my PBs, even at my fastest, I personally would have called myself a slow runner. But now I'm a little bit slower. I think maybe I was always an average runner. I don't know. I think the moral of the story is to always appreciate yourself when you go out and do these activities. Pretty amazing really, no matter what time you get. Morning. So yes, just appreciate how wonderful everybody is and how good you're doing. None of this negativity. I just wish my legs would work. I've never expected to say this in my life. I can't wait to do a speed session again. God, I hope the coach doesn't watch this, because I know he'll set me a horrendous one as soon as I'm ready to do a speed session. Plans for next year is possibly to chase a PB at a marathon. Now, at the moment that seems highly unlikely, but the coach seems to think that in a few weeks my legs will get better and we can get back on track. If I want to chase a PB, I can chase a PB. So we'll see. I've got three marathons booked in next year. 2 of them I was gonna race, which is Edinburgh and Frankfurt. I think Edinburgh will be a bit too soon to race, but you never know. We're going to think positively about it, but if not, there's always Frankfurt, which is very flat, so that's exciting. I'm definitely, once my legs are better, going to take parkrun more seriously, like I used to. Now, I'm not saying that I'll get a PB, but if I just knock off 15-20 seconds each week, once my legs are better, you never know where we'll get to, because last time I did that, I ended up knocking quite a bit off each week once I took it seriously and got back down to, I think it was 27:19. It's a good time anyway for me. So, you know, we're going to take it more seriously. Stop talking and treating it like a social, and actually start putting my race shoes on and being in race mode. Yes. I'm also going to swim more next year, because I do recognise that I don't really like swimming, but swimming definitely makes my running faster. Yes. I'm also going to try and lose 2 stone. That's the plan. I think it's a good plan, and we'll just see how it goes. Focused. Yes. I see Rachel. Here she is. She's striding towards me like a professional. There she is. I'm turning. Hi. Alright. Yeah, you? Yeah. How are you feeling? Alright. You're touching the fence?
Yeah.
We're touching the fence so that we know that we've been so far. Also just bumped into a lovely family member, Emma, out on a run. I almost convinced her to join us. She was having none of it. But she is going out tonight, and I think possibly I'm going out tonight. I'd quite happy to stay in my pyjamas tonight, but Daniel, he wants to go out on the town. I'd probably bump into her again tonight. Here's the harbour. So just left Rachel because she's got another 2.5 miles, and I think that's a bit long for me at the moment. I don't want to get an injury, but I'm really happy because it turns out running at like a nice easy pace, somebody else's pace, my ankles were hurting, and now they're not hurting at all. Like, maybe they've just stiffened up because I hadn't done much running because my legs really hurt. I don't know, but I'm really excited. So this is where I'm at. I think I'll get to, by the time I got home, about 4 miles. And then I'm going to go for a walk with Daniel this afternoon, which would be nice. Make the most of the sunshine. Also, I never showed you my leggings. I've got my Happy Stride leggings on. Look at them. Aren't they wonderful? And I also had a chat with Rachel about the possibility of me maybe purchasing myself a new pair of shoes this afternoon with a bit more cushioning. Any excuse. I have completed it. 1 hour, 1 minute and 30. 4 miles. Average pace 15:21. I don't care. Had a lovely time. My legs didn't hurt at the end of it. Had a good old chat. Seen quite a few people I know, including my friend Jodie. So I would say that that was a successful run. Yes. So happy New Year. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't drink too much. Goodbye.